Alright, is this coming through? I don't see myself as online on the channel yet. F5, 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 F5.
Looks good.
Sweet, thank you. Alright, well, suppose, without further ado, I may as well just get started. Thanks, Teresa. So, this here game, this is Castle in the Darkness. I'm going to be doing a speedrun of this, on 100%. There are generally two categories for speedruns. For those of you who don't know what speedrunning is, 100% is getting generally full completion of the game and then finishing the game as fast as possible. Any percent is taking whatever shortcuts possible just to finish the game without full completion. So this category is full completion, which unlocks the best ending of the game, which is why I prefer running this. And normally I don't run the first cutscene, but for all of you tuned in, I'll go ahead and let that run. That way you can get an idea of what's going, and then I'll start my timer about 4 seconds in, because it takes about 4 seconds for me to skip cutscene from start. And if anyone has any questions, feel free to ask. I'll be happy to answer. And I hope you enjoy the run. Alright, so this is the beginning of the run. I'm going to go ahead and start my splits. I have to handle these manually. You'll see the timer on the right begin. Once it hits 4 seconds, I'll start moving. And about there. Okay. So, as you may have noticed, this game is retro. It's a two-dimensional Metroidvania, meaning there's a lot of hidden items and different paths you could take through the game to completion. And a big part of speedrunning this game is finding the fastest route through the game. One of the very first things you'll have noticed that I've done is backtracked immediately to earn some gold. The goal for me here right now is to get 100 gold, because I can buy a sword, which is ironically titled the wrong sword, and it costs 100 gold. It makes quite a difference in the beginning of the run. Makes the bosses a lot more safe, and just right or wrong, it's still an improvement. And now we've got my 100 gold, so as I come over here to the shop, I'll be able to buy it and immediately equip it. Also, I hope you really enjoy the start of this stage's song, because you're going to be hearing it a lot. Also, I'm actually in the middle of performing my first skip there. I fought that guy twice first, which you're not supposed to be able to. If you kill him and grab the key, he doesn't respawn. However, if you leave the key on the ground, go off the screen and come back, he respawns and drops the second key. This allows me to skip a little bit of the content and save some time. And this is the first silly boss in the game. If you're any kind of lover for NES games, you'll recognize this as a reference to Bubble Bobble, as one of the two dragons you can play as. And very simple boss fight. Game starts out fairly simple, but it does become a rather cruel death trap as the game goes on. Also, yes, I'm sorry that I don't have a camera. Well, I'll be honest, I'm only sort of sorry I don't have a camera. Well, sucks I took damage there, I need to be careful. Because I probably wouldn't run this game with the camera because I don't want my face in front of the gameplay. Oh yes, there shall be a sushi song, don't worry. There might be other little songs randomly strewn about the run as well. Prepare your ears. If you don't want to lose your hearing, you have been warned. No, Teresa, that sucks. I'm sorry. Internet, please, come on, behave. It's for a good cause, Internet. Come on. Internet-kun. Well, that was not intended. I almost just bit the dust there too. Oh yes, another thing I would like to mention is that for every death that I have during this run, please game. Oh, well, rip time. For every death that I have, I'm gonna donate $1. And if I don't die much, I'm gonna donate a minimum of $10. I would donate more if I had the money to do so. So I'm being kind of a cheapie in that regard. Oh, and if anyone was wondering why I went back, I was going up that tower to grab not only the chainmail, but to fight that owl bird thing. Not really sure what it is, but it's definitely a bird. We can just call it a bird, for simplicity's sake. If I don't fight that bird now, it won't show up later in the game, and fighting that bird later in the game is one of the most game-changing things for this speedrun, as it unlocks Gale Magic, which is the most overall powerful and extremely useful spell in the game. You will see, once I obtain it, how magical this amazing spell is. Need to talk to this guy. Just briefly bumping into him for a second will trigger something in the forest later. That lets me save his daughter, which then allows me to get the cleats from him as a reward. Which ultimately lets me get more items and make more progress through the game. Hey old man. Thanks for the magic. There was a cutscene there, but I skipped that. I'll be skipping just about every cutscene, aside from 2, because they are bugged, and if you skip them, the game won't give you 100% completion. Also, this is the first big boss in the game. It's really not too bad. Aside from being RNG heavy like just about every other boss in the game. Come here, you. Come on. Please? Alright, not too bad of a kill. I am definitely behind on my time, but I am rusty. Hopefully I'll at least finish this in about an hour and a half, which is still not a bad time. I will be using marathon save strats, as I'm not trying to push a record, I just want to give everyone a good run. Sonic. Sonic, please. So these little fairies are fun. They're like a throwback to Ocarina of Time. If you bump into them and take damage, they're all like, "Hey, listen!" To which my favorite response is just, "No, you listen." As I end them with my beautiful pixelated sword. Woohoo! Stable internet for the win! Hype! That's the guy's daughter that I just rescued, simply by releasing her from some anime-related sequencing. I won't say any more about that. Whoops. Thought I was in a different area. I am a little bit rusty at this game. Put in some practice, but I still got a ways to go. Okay, so this is Frog. We're gonna run into him twice. This is the first encounter. He's not necessarily a bad guy, but he's not like the most heroic of guys. As you can see there. He's one of the few bosses in the game in which you can just... the faster you can mash attacks, the faster you can take them down. You know what? Marathon safe strats. I'm gonna go ahead and safety save. Little Shop of Horrors, anyone? Get wrecked, son! That's what you get for eating that poor person. How dare you? People are friends, not food. Okay, thanks. Alright, so I'm taking a little detour here to grab a boomerang. This weapon does one more damage, and you're only supposed to be able to shoot one at a time. However, there's a fun little glitch. If you fire a spell and then just keep mashing, you can shoot two and keep juggling them forever, as long as you time it right. It makes a huge difference, so it is always grabbed in both 100% and any percent. I wonder who that could be. Couldn't possibly be the princess, could it? No way. Nah, man. Royalty doesn't kick that much butt, does it? Senpai Crab, please notice me. Okay, I'm sorry. I won't ask that again. Do you want me to ask that again? Is that why you went into hiding that time? Alright, so these bosses might not seem that difficult, but I do use a lot of exploits and glitches to increase kill speed to save time throughout the run, which overall, well, makes a huge difference. That jump was pretty sad. I'm sorry. I'm being a bit of a newbie. sure did notice the boomerang in his face. Ah, but he didn't notice me. My feelings. Please. And then there's this guy. He's like, yo, this book's missing pages, and they're hidden in this super dangerous castle, and, well, you know, I just can't, so you can do it for me. Have fun! I mean, that seems to be his attitude. You don't really get a say in the matter. Oh man, I already messed up the boomerang trick. And I messed it up again! Please. Well. That was definitely a slow kill, but at least I did not die. Okay, so this cutscene that's coming up is skippable, but if you skip this cutscene, you get locked out of 100%, so you have to play it through. Out of the way, Goomba. Oh yes, these night guys. So, now I get to explain part of 100%, which is the RNG from enemies. All the not fun. Oh my goodness, I swear if I die here, I'm gonna cry. Just to be safe. Yes! Living up to my name! The great Noobii. Being a noob. Whee! Okay, so these axe guys right here, they drop an axe. Actually. Okay, I'm sorry. I might not. No. I'm probably gonna keep saying cheesy things. You're just gonna have to deal with it. So, I need to farm these guys until they drop an axe, and it's random. It's supposed to be about a 1 in 20 chance, but sometimes RNG is not so kind. Sometimes it is. However, this brings up a little story, which I'm going to be performing later, is serenading the game for better RNG. Which actually started out something like, please, 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 game, would you give me the axe? Come on! Please, please, please. I am begging you like a big noob. Come on! Oh, did they speak with an accent? Oh man, come on! So, in a speedrun, this is often a run killer right here. Or you can save a ton of time if the game is super nice and just gives you an axe on the first kill. But this is required because it makes the next two bosses much easier to kill. And I got the axe. Alright. Oh, winner, winner, chicken dinner. Everyone likes eating, you know, chicken that was in an ancient castle wall for God knows how long. It's fine. No risk there. Delicious. Am I right? I gotta be right. Has to be. I mean, the hero ate it. He liked it. Alright, so I'm taking another safety save here. I'll lose a little bit of time doing that, but I got the axe. I don't want to lose it. I don't want to have to refarm it and lose that much more time in case I die. Because dying is super easy in this game. Spikes are not your friends. And neither are any of the enemies. And this is why I love the axe. Requires 0 aim. And makes this boss kill incredibly fast. Like, if I had skipped the axe, I would not have saved any time in the time I farmed the axe, having to kill that with the boomerang. Okay, so this cutscene was actually found by the developers to be bugged, much like the castle entrance scene. Except the developer didn't know about the castle entrance scene, so you can actually skip that. Skipping this one will also lock you out of 100%. And there's yet to be fixes for them. So, this is just part of the run now. Alright, this is where the game starts to become a lot more interesting. And by that, I mean scary. You'll notice my friends are everywhere on the floor now. Spikes. Spikes, spikes, and more spikes. My favorite! Dying instantly! I love it! Right. I can just fly through here now. Alright, Metroid. Great, thanks. Alright, this jump coming up, or these series of jumps coming up here are super cringy to me. Like, I get super nervous doing these, like, every time. Whew, okay, I'm in the clear. Well, completely missed my jump there. Glad I didn't do that with the spikes. That would have been terrible. Sonic Boom! Which one is the pod skip? Are we talking about in the water temple? I do use the, if it's the one that's in this area, I do use it once. Just on the way through, but later I won't have Gale Magic equipped, so I can't do it a second time. I mean, it saves about half a second, maybe? Still worth doing, though. Oh no, I don't do that run. Like, it's a lot more risky. Like, I won't be doing that in this marathon. Plus, if I were to do that, I couldn't do the full Sushi Serenade. Alright, so I got a fun little skip coming up here. Saves about 5 seconds, maybe. Looks cool, as long as I do it right. It's not too difficult. That was it. Right there. Alright, time to do a little bit of backtracking. Because if there's anything that's true in a Metroidvania, is the moment you get more mobility, like double jump or high jump, more stuff that you may have missed is now open up to you. So we're gonna do just that. No, don't paint me like one of your French bones. French girls, maybe? I don't know, I thought French bone might be more fitting considering it's a skeleton. Please. So, double jump has already opened up a wonderful new weapon. I have replaced the axe, and I will only be going back to it for purposes of getting items I can't reach without it. Mr. Sonic Boom. Please. Come on. Whew. Alright, so I mentioned the bird earlier and how it doesn't show up later in the game. I'm about to fight it a second time. And it doesn't drop anything in particular by itself. But once it's defeated, this little podium I'm about to jump across is going to have my favorite spell in the entire game on it. Gale Magic. Sup, bird? Please. Torment me with terrible RNG. Do it! Do it! This isn't terrible RNG. What are you doing? Stop that. Stop giving me good RNG. Come on. See, there you go. That's better. Good bird. What? No. This is good. Stop. You're not supposed to do that. La la la, la la la, Gale Magic. All right. Just got a little ways to go. I need to be careful. I'm just gonna go ahead and not get myself killed. Gale Hop! Alright, so that's one reason I really love Gale Magic, is when you release the spell, you get a very small and hard to notice third jump. This makes some of the jumps that are in the game incredibly easy by comparison without using the Gale spell. Sup, Broog? Alright, so normally this fight's kind of difficult, but I found a way to cheese him. Alright, I'm taking a quick safety save. Marathon save strats. Yes, that's right, Frug. You bow down to the real hero. Me. So this part coming up here is really fun to die on. You'll notice I've got wind blowing me to the left. It makes that jump really, really difficult. Whew! Second try, not bad at all. Especially since it's real easy to just run straight into the spikes and die. Alright, time for more backtracking. Need to go back to town. There's a couple things I need to pick up. One of which is the reward for saving Mr. Blue Hair Guy's daughter from the forest in the anime scene. You won't slip on ice. Woohoo! Thanks for the boots, old man. Nope, nope, ouch. I just have one other item to pick up, and that is Crystal Magic. Crystal Shock. It doesn't have many uses in the run, but it does have its uses. And it's required for 100%. Oh yes, it makes those little Goomba things scared of you. so they don't damage you, and you can jump on their head and kill them instantly. So that's nice. And I certainly love the place I'm going to now. It's actually one of the hardest areas in the game. Some of the strongest enemies are here. Plus, it's just ridden with horrible death traps. However, it does have one of the best soundtracks in the game. Or one of the tracks. Alright. I'm going to re-equip Galewind, and there is a reason for that. When you equip magic, straight from like collecting it off the ground, the damage is actually cut in half, which I don't know why, but it is. Oh, well, there's $1 donated. I mean, I meant to do that. I just wanted to make sure I was donating money, so no big deal. It's for a good cause. Stop that, spikes. Death count 1. Alright, butt snake, let's do this. Come on, troll me. Troll me. Troll me harder. You're starting to. Come on. You didn't troll me hard enough, buddy. I don't know how that's like such a huge glod. Oh, because my route changed, that's why. I knew I should have just reset my segments. Alright, this part's a little intense. I'm sorry if I go quiet, I am just focusing on getting through this area. It's pretty nerve-wracking. Even if it doesn't look like it. This jump's pretty rough. And I got it first try, excellent. I love this breakdown of the song right here. Alright, blood. Oh, it did troll me. No! Please! Oh my... What? No! My keyboard... I don't know what it was. My keyboard just, like, stuck going left. Ah, well. Death count 2. There's $2. I guess my keyboard wanted me to donate more money. Fair enough. Ah. Thanks, keyboard. It's for a good cause. I get it. I get you. Alright, game. Troll me harder. Do it. Oh, baby. Alright. Oh my goodness, Gale Magic, please. Don't miss, like, every single blade. That's just naughty. Don't be this way. There you go. That's the ticket. What? Got stuck under that little ledge. That's a first. Okay, so Great Escape. This part's fun. There's at least a really awesome shortcut using a Easter egg room. It's where you find one of the hidden developer keys that lets you get into the developer room. Right here. This brings you back almost all the way to the very beginning of this area, which is an incredible time save. Not to mention it makes life easier, and it looks pretty cool too. Feels good, man. Oh boy, I am glad to be done with that place. I've only got like 2 more truly stressful areas to go through in this run. At least one of them is out of the way. And I only died once. That's really not bad. I could have visited that place earlier, but without the cleats, I would not be able to reach that page. Super hard boss. Okay, maybe not really. I can now swim! Hooray! Swimming is good in this game. It means Sushi Serenade. It means bleeding ears. Deaf viewers. You have been warned. I'm not going to be there yet, but it's not too long from now. Oh yes, I should probably keep explaining, you know, the whole Sushi Serenade thing. So, one day, I'm doing a run, you know, just practicing, I'm live. Got my homies in there with me, my usual awesome peeps. And I start joking about how, if you sing to the game, the drop rates improve. And that very same run, I decided, you know what? What the heck? Why not sing to the game after I kill this boss? And I start singing to the game about giving me yummy sushi. While I'm singing, sushi drops, which inspires me and changes my lyrics. And became like a historical moment on my channel involving that. And it simply evolved from there. Like, everyone loved it. And like, as time went on, I eventually made an entire song for the whole sushi thing. It's kind of a joke, and then actually performed it during a marathon. A separate charity marathon other than this super awesome one that I am glad to be a part of. Which, by the way, people, if you would be so kind as to donate, you'd be donating to a great cause. You'd be helping out children everywhere, solve their woes. Bring them joy and happiness. Who doesn't want to do that for kids? Meh, meh, you could be a hero. Just like this guy, minus the dying. Anyway, I won't play your leg too much on that. Oh yeah, so that was a Bobo. That was a Double Dragon reference, actually. And I remember as a child, when I first fought that guy, it scared the crap out of me, because he comes bursting out of a wall, and oh my god, there's this big muscly freak attacking me! What is going on? Yeah, something to that extent. Okay, need to grab gold coins. They like to glitch this game out if there are way too many of them lingering around. Like, as such, the game could get soft locked. I can still move around and play, but can't go through doors, can't kill enemies, can't pick anything up. I get stuck. Not a good situation for a speedrun. Plus, I do need gold for later on in the game. There are 2 really big items I need to purchase, and they're rather expensive. Woohoo! Alright. That went well. You know what? I'm just gonna go ahead. Marathon save strats. Normally I skip that save. Out of the way, lizard man. Man! Sir? Pent? Ha! I laugh at my own silly joke. I really like this song because it reminds me of doom and gloom. Oh yeah. Doom and gloom is what I am all about now. Sup? NPC of negligible importance? Shia. Alright, so, the fabled Sushi Serenade location is coming up. So anyone who doesn't want to cringe to death, perhaps lose hearing and whatnot, you may want to mute the sound once I reach the water temple, because it just goes from there. You have been warned. But people wanted Sushi Serenade. My homies did. I will not disappoint. No matter how bad it is. I know Teresa's ready for this. Oh boy, here we go. Please, game, give me yummy sushi. I would love that. I'm a hungry newbie. Oh, didn't drop it. Would you kindly drop the sushi on a plate so I can just move along, and then I'll stop my singing right on with this song for some RNG. So please don't keep us waiting for the sushi, or then ears will bleed, of which I'm really sorry for the cringe boys and bleeding ears. So if you would give me the sushi, you would save us all from a lot of cringing. Please just think of all the viewers here. cringing due to my bad singing. So if you would give me the sushi, I think that we would be way better off, mostly because I won't be singing, just in hopes of better RNG. Sorry, viewers, for your ears. Okay, I'm done. Maybe. Nom. Yummy sushi. Also, I'm not sure how many of you noticed, but this area is a throwback to Ninja Turtles on NES. It's got the electric seaweed, and there's even 4 hidden turtle shells that are dead. Turtles on the ground. I'm glad you liked it. I was super stoked when I first saw this area. You're welcome. You are welcome for the bleeding ears. I'm glad you enjoy your loss of hearing, thanks to my wonderful yet Noobii singing. Alright, so there's a fun little glitch coming up. I'm pretty sure it just has to do with turning left and jumping as soon as you hit this switch. And there you go. Teleports you out of here. Huge time save. Oh my god, I got the sushi! Hype! Thank you. I was really hungry. So yeah, the serenade, it works. I swear to god it works. Alright, this, I always safety save for this boss, because I can glitch it out and get the heart stuck in the ceiling, which just seems to be random, but it does happen. I'm not going to be able to do the time save trick. He just barely didn't die lined up with the wall. See how I'm getting pushed back to the left from the water? If I kill this boss while he's lined up with the wall, I can actually stand on that little ledge right here and grab the heart while it's falling. It's not a huge time save, but it does save time. And it feels really good to pull it off, because it's close to pixel perfect positioning. Alright, so I'm gonna go a little quiet here. This part is pretty intense. It's a pretty decent haul, and there's a lot of death waiting to happen. Gale hop for the win! That's another nice time save, thanks to the wonderful magic of gale hopping. Thank you, Gale Magic. You're so OP. So good. Oh, I'm so glad I don't have to just sit here and farm sushi forever. Oops, I forgot to do a split. Oh well. My mistake. Yeah, I have different splits from a different route. Excuses, excuses. Is true story though. So here's another little fun glitch. Oh, what is going on? Tried to break. It does it every time though. What's odd is that like seems to only happen to me. I've watched other people run this and it doesn't happen to them. It might just be my particular setup going through that area in the game. Or maybe it's just how I hop across the water. I'm not really sure. But what I do know is it actually saves a little bit of time, so I'm not complaining. One more. Get wrecked. Oh. One of my favorite boss fights is actually coming up. And it's all thanks to Gale Magic. I will actually be abusing an incredible glitch that makes the first half of the boss incredibly simple. Also, I hope you people like Tetris, because you might notice some Tetris-shaped blocks in this tower. Thank you, Gale Magic. You're behaving very nicely on this guy. Alright. I will be taking a save. Notice the block shapes? Tetris, anyone? Who likes Tetris? Anybody? Come on, there's gotta be someone out there who likes Tetris. And before I die on invisible platforms, this part's super fun. Oh! Well, that's $3. Am I going for 4? Let's try this again. No! I cut it just a little too short again. Alright, well, there's $4. Are we going for 5? $5. Any bidders? Okay. So, here's that super fun glitch I was talking about. I messed it up! No! Well, guess I get to fight this legit. Sorry, people. Not showcasing super awesome glitch. Whoo-hoo-hoo! That almost one-shot me. Oh boy. I got hit by an invisible something or other. That's no fun. That was scary. Yeah, I actually earned your strength this time. Make death count 5 and I can showcase the glitch. It's a tempting thought, but gotta go fast. At least somewhat fast. There's a Zelda 2 potion right there. Whoops. Forgot to split again. GG. I'm doing good at this. Okay, so I am approaching another more stressful part of the run. Fun times! This part I'm not supposed to be able to do like this. Well, wow, okay, double jump! I didn't want to double jump, I guess. Keyboard, please. I swear that wasn't me, because I did not get my second jump for whatever reason. Pidgey, please. Alright, let's try this again. Oh, didn't quite make it. Come on. There we go. That's better positioning. And I missed it! Oh my goodness. Third time's a charm? Maybe? There we go. Alright. That's not how you're supposed to get that, but that's how I do things. Saves a lot of time. Otherwise you have to go all the way around through here and drop down to get the chest. I'm not all about that effort. And there is the lack of double jump again. Keyboard, please. Behave. I am going to go ahead and do marathon safe strats again. I need to drop down right there to grab a page, but I'm going to fight this boss and use the save point afterwards and then get the page. Because it's pretty easy to die grabbing it. And considering my keyboard's level of sass, yeah. Better safe than sorry. You get over there. No, get bad bubble thing. Whatever you are. And before my donation count turns to $6, here we go. Alright, didn't die there. Come on. Yeah, alright. Okay, maybe not yet, but soon. There's plenty of room for it to happen. Also, for anyone who's played Final Fantasy games, you may notice that the very start of this song is reminiscent of the battle themes from many Final Fantasy games. Oh, hey, look, spikes. Ah! Oh. Okay. I guess these ones aren't lethal. Magical, friendly spikes. That are actual treats for your feet. Hey, Javery4, thank you so much for following this channel. Your support is very appreciated. No. Game. Oh boy. Okay, so this part coming up is really intense. I may actually just go back after fighting the boss and safety save. Just for time saving's sake. Because if I die over and over and have to keep fighting this boss, I'm not saving much time at all. Ghosts, please. This is some really bad RNG. This game is Castle in the Darkness. It's available on Steam if you're interested, and totally worth playing. I love this game. It has a ton of throwbacks to old NES games, and even movies like Ghostbusters. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and just be safe. I'll take a safety save. Marathon safe strats. It is a little out of the way, but I can at least showcase one thing after doing this. Something that is used in any percent. If I could actually get up there. There we go. So this right here, this is used to skip the Haunted Armor boss in any percent. Also, I'm a little concerned about the fact the Brosword did not disappear when I picked it up. It should be okay. Oh god, that jump. This area in particular is extremely stressful during a speedrun. It's incredibly easy to die, and then even after you get this page, you still have to make it to the next save point without dying. Which is quite a challenge in of itself. Holy crap, that scared the... Whew, I barely made that. Oh my goodness, I am so lucky. The cringe was so real right there. Come on. What? Alright, alright. Keyboard, stop sassing me. Like, that was twice in a row. It did not double jump. Oof, barely made that. That was really risky. Oh, that fireball just trolled the crap out of me. Oh, I get to do all that again. That's what I get for just going fast. I mean, normally the fireball isn't there, but this game, the enemies and their positioning is not set in place. It is not always the same. Which is... it really makes running this game very interesting. Also, what was that? Is that 5? Or is that 6? I wasn't even paying attention to how many times I died. Well, now I know. 7! Alright, $7 is what my donation count is up to. Game, please. Can we stop doing this now? I mean, I understand that this is for a good cause, but I do need to complete the run. Alright? Alright, game? Please, climb down. Holy crap. Super trolly enemy RNG right now. I'm gonna go ahead and be a lot more careful on this next part. Can I say I'm gonna be a lot more careful? Almost dies by being risky. This right here. That fireball, like, it's not always right there. I hit it and bounced up into the spikes and ripped. So that was fun. Evil Mr. Krabs, I'm coming for you. Yep, death count up to 7. No, stop that. Bad laser. How dare you? The audacity of hurting a poor, innocent Noobii! Oh, and now, whatever those are. Alright, if I could just, you know, kindly stop taking damage, that would be fantastic. Ah, he's like one hit away from second phase. Okay, 3 hits. So, this part's fun. It's only supposed to be vulnerable to magic, and da 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 da. Oh, well, Guile theme over. How do I swing while I'm holding a giant sword over my head? Magic. Thanks, Javery. Oh, yeah, I have X magic. It's the, you see how I have a little silhouette of a sword every time I swing? It's considered magic, and the second form is only vulnerable to magic. But if you time X magic just right, you can just lock the boss in that animation and instantly take down that second form without any trouble at all. Farm time! Need lots of... whoops. Need lots and lots of gold! I need about 26.5k to be precise. I can probably get away with 26.3k. This is necessary to purchase 2 items that I will be approaching rather soon. Well, rip gold pieces. No, don't go on the wall. Let me grab you. To what end? Do you mean like, what, the gold I'm farming or those items? I'm sorry, I don't understand the question. Please forgive the newbie. Missing gold, not so fun. Alright, this should set me straight. Oh, okay. Awesome. I'm glad I got your question answered. Alright. Now I get to fight me? No. This is inferior me. You're not as good as the real me. Oof. So much the scary. Alright. I almost died. I'm going to save here because I'm going to attempt a skip that's actually relatively easy to mess up. And if I do, I have to go back to the start screen and reload the game just so I can quickly attempt this skip again. Actually, I'm stuck if I screw this skip up. Come on. There we go. Alright, got it first try. Awesome. You recognize my voice? The voice of a newbie? Really now? That is interesting. Nah. As I start being really weird. Listen! No, you listen. you little punk. Yeah, I was totally gonna say punk. Alright, so this boss, super hard, oh my god! Oh, whew, I'm glad that's over, alright. Hey man, don't worry about not being able to donate. Just simply being here and supporting the channel helps more than you might think. So, your presence is still appreciated, don't worry about it. Also, thank you for the compliment, that's huge, I really appreciate that. Oh yes, like Teresa's saying, man, if you just spread the word, even one friend, that's awesome. That would be fantastic. That would be more than enough of a contribution. Gotta remember to get the Falcon magic this time. I mean, I have a ways yet to go to get there, but I'm just reminding myself not to make Noobii mistakes. Ah, man, that just is super poopy. This lack of music, man. I feel naked! Please! Save me, music. So spoopy without the music. No, fairy, you listen, you little punk. Yes, Falcon magic. I'm glad you put that in chat. That'll make it a lot easier to remember. Cheats! I got a cheat sheet here in chat. Hype. I'm pretty sure those little characters are a Mario 2 reference. No game, I do not need a hand, thank you. I think the sad thing is, like, the hand disappears as soon as you grab the heart. Which sucks, because those hands bring you back to the beginning of the area. And boy, would I love that. Don't have to go all the way up these stairs, don't have to cross those spikes, do this dangerous stuff. But then again, I guess I would overall lose time because I have to go this way. There's an item here, and a hidden shop. 20,000 gold down the drain. Need to change magic. I'm gonna have to be switching magic quite a bit throughout here. Twice for fighting a boss, and twice for mobility purposes, so I can get items. This boss is way harder than it looks, I swear. I mean, it hits hard, and I have quite a bit of health and decent armor at this point. The only reason that boss is easy is because of X magic. This game reminds you of 6 at Once? Dude, yeah, like this area, I'm pretty sure is a NES Castlevania, like Simon's Quest throwback. Or homage to it. This area just has that vibe, like with the way the blocks look. Grabbing this, because I get to do a nice little time save with it. Coming up soon anyway. I will point it out when I get there. Oh, there's actually a clock tower in the very first area, so you would be correct in being familiar or recognizing similarities. I'll actually be running by there again, so you'll get to see it. Yes, first try. That jump is a little harder than it looks. Yeah, Toad with the sword. That's exactly what I was thinking from Mario 2. Is that totally looks like Toad. So I'm always thinking, Toad, please. Please don't kick my butt, Toad. Come on. Come on, you were my favorite character. Don't do this. Don't break my heart, man. Yes, I glitched it out. If you jump, like, right as this scene starts, your character just gets locked in a jumping animation. Or just continuous bounces. I'm not doing anything. I'm not holding any buttons. Sanjeev? Not sure how to say her name, sorry if I mispronounced it. Hype on the tip, the donation, huge, much appreciated. Thank you for participating for a good cause, you are awesome. You are being a hero to children everywhere. You should be proud of yourself. Whoo, that bone scared the crap out of me. I thought that was going to kill me. And I'm out of this place. Doom and gloom. Oh boy, so a part I really enjoy is coming up. It's just a little, I don't know what to call it. It's not really a puzzle, it's a jumping thing with spikes and death and Pidgeys, I like to call them. And sometimes, these little bastards like to be immortal. And it is super obnoxious. I really hope that none of them are. It looks like none of them were immortal. I'm super lucky. It's just random when they decide that, you know what? You can't kill us. But you know what? I'm going to go ahead and die again because I wanted to just add to my donation count. $8 and counting. Now watch, when I go through here, immortal Pidgeys. It's gonna happen. I can feel it. That's why I died. This game's like, oh, you mentioned the immortal Pidgeys, did you? Oh god, there's one. Oh god, there's two. Okay. Probably three. Run. Screw those birds. They're evil. They're like Pokemon that never evolved, but they hit level 100. Unkillable. Oh, well, I need to skip that because I totally missed my split. Got a little caught up in talking there. My bad. I mean, it won't make a difference in the run, just my split was not captured. Yeah, kill Sanic! Poor Sanic has died at my hand like so many times in this game. And in his own game. Okay, Falcon Magic, Falcon Magic. Do not forget Le Falcon Magic. And before I forget anyway. Dude! The Castle in the Darkness Pidgeys are in the top percentage of all Pidgeys of all time in the world. All game versions and languages. They're so OP, man. They're frightening, especially in that little tree area. Like, it's already cringy enough just going through there, but man. NPCs you can't get rid of? No thanks. Armag, hey, what's up? Sorry I didn't respond to your whisper. Please forgive. Just busy, you know. Otherwise, I totally would have. And welcome. Thank you for tuning in. Awesome to have you here, buddy. Haha. Falcon Magic. Yes! I didn't forget. I almost did. Would have been terrible. Terrible, I say. Nah, I guess you get to live this time. Bah, game, please. I think before I take a nap, I'm gonna go ahead and just grab the Midas ring. Armag with the follow. Hype. Oh yes. Awesome to have you following this channel, man. Your support is appreciated. As is everyone else's. Everyone who's here, you're all awesome. Thank you for tuning in and just being a part of this event. Finally, poor hero gets a break. Whoops. What am I even doing? Sitting here trying to make rhythm with like limited sword shoot speed and jumps. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. I'm done. I promise. I promise. I'm sorry. Maybe. So this nightmare boss is really, really easy. You just have to defeat it before you wake up. It can't even hurt you. Which is fantastic. You have now seen the whole fight. Such challenge. Much skill. So wow. Where's it gonna be? Alright, I'm going to just make sure. Okay, good. I do have max health. I thought I might have skipped a heart. I was mistaken, and I am glad to be wrong. I only have 2 items left to pick up. I need to go purchase a sword and grab one last page, which I will be passing right by as I go purchase the sword. Oh yeah, here's that clock tower I was talking about. Total Castlevania reference here. I just love this game. It's just got so many goodies in it. It was a total treat to play through and explore. Alright, so this is where I'm going to get the last of my gold that I need. And there's a little thing you'll want to look at in the sky. You'll only see it briefly. Right there. Oh, the blank pages, they are simply for a book that I needed to pick up. Well, I got a book from a guy earlier on in the game. And you're basically informed that it's missing pages and you need to find them. They're hidden in the castle. And don't let the book fall into the wrong hands. And that's actually as far as the game really explains all of that. It's basically just a mechanic towards 100% completion to unlock the good ending. And there's the last page. And there's the last item purchased. I now have everything, or I should. If I do not, then it must be a glitch, because I'm pretty sure I didn't miss anything. I always get nervous at this part of the run. Because there's nothing worse than not having all of the items when you think you do. Yep. Alright. Magic. I want this. I'm Gonna put on the best armor, save the game, then I'm gonna head to the final boss. I'm also gonna skip that split because I messed up. Alright, here we go. Moment of truth. Alright, so this is the sequence that means I got 100%. So, all's good in the hood. Just gotta fight the last boss. Yeah! Thanks for the vote of confidence, buddy!
Quick, use the white orb!
Come on, yes. No! Get in the corner, come on. Yes, please, 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 sit in the corner. Ah, oh, dang. I didn't get to get very much damage on the boss. This form of the last boss actually shares health with the last form, so the more damage you deal to this, the less you have to fight the final boss. Which is this big, nerdy gremlin thing that you're about to see.
You worm, you'll never stop my resurrection. I will cover your world in eternal darkness.
Man, he even snorted. What a dork. Look at this guy, thinking he's awesome. What a goober. Oh, please stop using that magic. Come on. I can't really DPS him in this phase because that magic will send me flying into the ceiling and instant kill me. Also, for some reason, this fight loves to lag. Come on, you. And get wrecked, son! That's time. That is the end of the game. So now there's just a happy little ending where the hero falls out the window to his doom, and that's it for him. Rip. Darn. Right? Oh, sorry, I lied. Well, that was Castle in the Darkness, 100%. I hope you all enjoyed the run. I'll go ahead and let you watch the ending. It's not too terribly long. If y'all want to see the ending, that is. I mean, you came this far, why not? Right? And Javery, you would be correct. That phase is actually easier than the first phase. It's kind of an anticlimactic last boss. Oh my god, it's a dancing little mouse. Avoiding things on the screen. Right now. Dancing with this music. Ponfrug. Daw. Alright. Well, that's it, everyone. Distant, are you ready to take back over, buddy? You just say the word and I will go ahead and turn this off. New Game Plus. New Game Plus some. I'm good for now. I'll think of something while you're live. Maybe I could help you out more later. I don't know about any other speedruns, but maybe I could throw Undertale in there or something like that. I mean, maybe, if you need the help. Anyway, so I'm gonna go ahead and turn this off. Hope you all enjoyed the run. Have a good night. Enjoy the stream. Peace!